Boom! What's up, everyone? Mark Lobliner, TigerFitness.com with
Katie Lobliner.
Now squats. We use squats as a warm-up to get ready for leg day. I went up to 315. You went up to what? 95?
Yeah, it's the first time I've done squats in a while, so.
You were doing well, man. Doing good form, good depth, good everything. And man, it was a good workout. I gotta tell you, I was fatigued. You'll see later, I did a very sick drop set on leg press. But here, we're just getting it warmed up, just getting everything nice and loose, nice and lubricated. You know, this is like the Astroglide for our workout.
Yeah, my knees weren't hurting or anything, so I liked, warming up first with the squats.
Patriotic bulge came out today. Anyway, just going nice and low, doing my thing. You know, that's what my body lets me do. That's how low I go, and that's how I feel correct. But even with the patriotic bulge, the swag is on point. Like those new kicks?
I like your red ones better.
The red ones? The red kicks? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but those don't feel, for some reason, they're too bulky and clunky to squat.
They've got that Velcro section.
Oh yeah, by the way, this weekend, I will be in Cape Cod.
Good, lightweight.
On Friday, from 12 to 2, I'll be there with Alyssa at James's store, which is in Hyannis, 12 to 2. And then I'll be at the Plymouth store with Alyssa on Saturday. Everybody's going to be there, 11 to 4. Ronnie Coleman's going to be there. Come and see us, say hi. It's going to be a hell of a time, man. Hell of a time. Hell of a time. We also got that fundraiser, Buying Oxygen and Purus, and 5% of it goes towards benefiting this young girl, Danica, who has Hodgkin's lymphoma. And that's through muscleandstrength.com and tigerfitness.com. Yeah, thank you, Purus, for kicking down and being a part of this. You know, it's just much better when companies work together. Now, here's the monster drop set. You know, ever since I started training Mike Rashid occasionally, I've thrown in a lot of drop sets, a lot of overtraining, as he likes to call it. And so what I did here is I had 7 plates on each side. Now, after squats and after warming up, going, 3, 5, and then 7, it's a lot of weight. Here we go, down to 5. What it doesn't show me doing is changing the weight.
Yeah, I helped.
Yeah, but the only time I rested was when I was actually changing the weight. It's not like I just, took like a 10-minute break. It was literally like a 30-second break. And during that break, I was walking around changing weights.
It was quick, though. It
was very quick. Very quick. And these tights add about 20% to my max.
Yeah, they're magical.
They are. They're definitely magical. So your results, everything going well?
Yeah, I had been sick before going to North Carolina and after, so now it was what Preston had. I don't know if Mark had mentioned anything, but when he watched him, Preston was a mess, and he had this stomach pain and lack of appetite, which is basically what I had, and it was horrible. So I got back to the gym last week, and I finally feel good. Preston's back to sleeping through the night, that makes life a lot easier.
Yeah,
back to eating well, being at home. What I make sloppy joes the other night.
Sloppy bros is what we call it.
I made the kids healthy pizza. Got some flank steak with, grilled veggies tonight. And back to the grind of, healthy eating.
Yeah, sometimes, you go place and you just have your food in place. And it's just so much easier when you're home to have your healthy food.
It made it worse because I had some kind of stomach virus thing that felt like my insides were being sliced out.
By the way, I'm not doing much weight here because my quads were not moving. I was literally tripping over shit. And Katie's like, can you even freaking walk? Do you even walk?
Yeah, he was having problems.
I was having trouble even moving after that drop set. So what did we do? We did more quads. So after this, we pretty much go on to hamstring curls, seated, and then we go on to calves. We didn't film the whole calf sets because, that's kind of akin to watching paint dry.
Pretty much.
It's not that fun to watch. So here you go. Rocking it out of these. I know this isn't your favorite machine.
I hate that machine.
It hits a little different angle. I like the machine that kind of goes...
No, I feel like my back is at obviously it is an angle, and then it's like, you have to kind of push your stomach out, and I just don't like it. I like the laying down one much.
You're curling, that's all that matters. So here we go, getting calves done. Anything you want to say?
No, I'm just glad to be back on track, and summertime, so the weather's nice. We're hanging out outside. Give me a break, guys. I'm working my ass off here.
That ass not a game!